reasons for the loss of a master sleep. Examining the above causes, it is an undeniable fact that the painter's physical strength has weakened. At the same time, there is also an economic relationship, so it is probably these two. First of all, I will start with the former, but since his Caucasians are carnivorous races for generations, even if that is all right. The Japanese are different. Needless to say, it was an ethnic, ethnic group that had more vegetarian diets from their ancestors, and although it was not as far as the left from the Meiji era to the Taisho era, the number of vegetarian diets has increased significantly since the beginning of the Showa era, especially after the end of the war. The inferiority complex of the people had to increase the number of meat eaters, and it is well known that drinking milk became more difficult. Let's write my experiment on vegetarian diet here. When I was 18, my tuberculosis, which I had been suffering from for over a year, got worse, and I was finally sentenced to death by a famous doctor. When I thought about it, I learned that vegetarian diet was good for a little while. So when I ate vegetarian diet for 3 months, my illness became better and I became healthier than before the onset of illness. What I learned at the time was that I became noticeably more patient. At the same time, I was drawing playful pictures at the time. So what I learned about my writing ability, I used to be able to draw lines and other things that I didn't remember as I wanted. But now I can draw them as I want. I seemed that artists also needed a great deal of vegetarian diet. That's why today's painters can draw the lines as they want. And I think there is the reason why they aren't powerful. After all, if a little name is sold today, life will be richer. It will be a carnivorous victory, and moreover, you will be careful about hygiene. So even if you have a slight illness that you would have left unattended before, you will immediately see a doctor. Medical care is a way to weaken your health, and doctors say that it is important. So if you do so, you will become sick and you will be alive all year round. So you will lose your vitality. Since it affects the work, the paintings of such painters can be seen even if they are really weak and not powerful. That's why it's no wonder that when the name comes out, it's gone. This is a poor reason. On the other hand, It is an old painting of China and Japan. Most of the authors of the paintings and books, which are still prized as excellent masterpieces today, are Zen monks. These people's training is absolutely vegetarian, and they practice rigorously all the time. So as long as their personalities are refined and their spiritual power is strengthened, that is clearly reflected in their works. Perhaps because I know it and watch it, I am struck by its extra high and strong sensuality. Also, when I see a masterpiece such as a Buddhist painting, mandala, I'm always amazed at its patience. Next, regarding the latter economic relationship, after all, today's society cannot be indulged in dandruff as carefully as human beings in the past. If you inadvertently raise your chin, you don't have to worry about it. And there is no patron, which is different from the past. After all daimyo and others were tired of money and free time and defended the author as long as they could make a masterpiece. So it is natural that a good one was made. It goes without saying that this was a great encouragement for Japanese art. I am grateful to the daimyo for this point. Everyone knows that the art school appeared even after the Meiji era and became a major figure in the Japanese art world. But there is still a fine pattern behind it. The people are Moritatsu Hosokawa and Tomitaro Hara. However, although Mr. Hara dead, Mr. Hosokawa is unavoidable because it is not possible to do so now because of the changing times. But after that, there is no such person at all. And the recent sluggish Japanese painting, it may be the cause. Moreover, both of them were not only economical but also criticized with great insight and had the power to give guidance. So I wonder if it was because they made a masterpiece at the time. Because I think that I understand. I think I think that I understood from the above. I will draw a brush around here. End.